My life giver. Life hasn't really been given to you. Or life really isn't giving to you. It's like it has been outcasting your name and solemnly taken from you. It's like the highs and turbulences are forged from consequences or formed from contemplating the rock with your inner nature. The stones and pebbles feel like they've been thrown by a chiropractor. The very same source of relief is the one causing your heart to feel like a crooked statue. On God, you're deserving better to concord. You have a spineless savior. No console is steadily standing by you or adequate. Heartbreaks have been a studio constituted to consume a conduit. Tears falling rapidly, more so confusing. Your love life is belittling, more so to little men. Not knowing these rocks and stones have been thrown to a gem. You don't even have to hit myself for me to fix your damaged issues. From the dust you arose, to dust they shall return. You remember those rocks and stones? Yeah, they were soiled to be stern. What they didn't know was, they were soiled to a stern. Yeah, I hear you say you a diamond in the rough. I've been polishing your tears, it's crystal clear I'm the earth's mantle, and you're subdued to unearth from me. Now rise from these ashes, for my seduction is pretty mean. Come back into me and atone, and settle into my subduction zone. Let me take you to your highest points and swindle you like a kite. I will place you where glaciers melt, where only my desires can bite. The collision of our bodies sweating will be the creation of an impact site. Here the world is beneath your feet, and it's not there to hinder you. You're valuable, and I am the sun gaze emitting galactic cosmic rays. Don't be blinded by my solar flares, for you possess a radiation belt. You're a terrestrial. The energy emitted by your soul was created from out of space. I just dug up 4 instances of how Cullinan 1 was made. For you are not the second star of Africa, you're the ace to my spade. I know your heart is no longer easily accessible, but the tone of my voice reciting the love I have for you will melt it down to the smallest particle. To bring it back to a solid molecule, I will turn my voice up by some decibels. It don't matter how big a size is your core, because I will refurbish it into a whole. Said.
Love. It must have been forever and a day since lovers stopped by your doorstep bearing flowers to you as a gift. The last time love came over, it brought burdens to your shoulders. For years, your strength has been measured by how many heartbreaks you could endure before becoming heartless. I fear the world's expectations of you have been elevated for far too long that its judgment is clouded. Love, don't you remember that on that one night in 2017 I told you not to lose hope in love on the basis of someone else lacking the ability to show it? That you're only beautiful if you, yourself, know it. That God must have been in a good mood when He created you, because how else do we submit a comprehensive explanation for the intergalactic mess in your breath that spreads its wings over this earth that so desperately needs a star? That the scars on your back are the map I used to find my way home. That when I said I had a crush on you, I meant the impact your departure would have on my bones. Love, don't you remember ukuthi injabulo yami yabelethwa mhla kuqhamuka wena? Wothi ngithathe ithuba ngithumele incwadi encane ngigxobe ngothando namazwi aphuma enhlizweni, ngithi izwi lakho lathuthukisa isithunzi sami. Namuhla ngiyindoda enesimilo, ngiyakuyithokozela ngithandazele yakhe impilo. Love, why don't you remember that even though love was known to be blind, we made a vow to never pledge an eye for an eye, even though we seldom see eye to eye? Isn't it clear that you're the apple of my eye from the way I have been eyeing you since we exchanged salutations? How dare you give up on the same kind of love that got us both awakened? And I know that you're tired. I never knew spiritual exhaustion was a thing till I met you. You said emotional fatigue has rendered you far beyond rescue. Your body has housed half a dozen strangers, yet you still feel alone. Like an Airbnb, they're there to sleep, but nobody wants to call it home. Love, I feel you. Every breath feels like pulmonary gymnastics. where your lungs stretch your heart in opposite directions and you're caught between your heart beating for someone else or breathing first. I'm sorry this world has convinced you that your worth is only unearthed if you take a beating first. Love, I hope you remember that at your best, you are nothing but love.